What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout and welcome to Miracle Strike Gogeta Revisited. Yeah, this is a miracle. This leader somehow got support. Huge shout out to whoever on the design team actually remembered that this one exists. It's a cool leader, but it has an awful permanent. That's why it never saw play. But now it got some awesome support, so let's check it out. However, as always, two important things. First off, Zenkai Showdown free, 23rd, 24th of September. You can buy tickets until this Sunday. Link is in the description below. And of course, a massive shout out to the Coffee Club, our lovely patrons who buy us coffee. They keep us going. Thank you guys so much for your support, and eventually we will replace the broken table. If you wish to join the Coffee Club, link to our Patreon is in the description below. And yeah, I think that's everything. Roll the video! As with all of our videos, let's start with the breakdown. So in this video I'm gonna give you a brief archetype breakdown. I'm gonna show you some new cards. We will talk about some interactions. I'll show you my deck list and then we'll go over it. And finally, we'll wrap it up with an end screen. Yes, now it's end screen because we never do the summary. So yeah, that's basically what you can expect in this video. And if you are interested in the deck list, as always, link is in the description below. Let's go! Let's talk about the archetype. What does Miracle Strike Gogeta do? It doesn't do anything. There is no archetype, there's just the leader, and the leader has an extremely crippling permanent which says that you can't include cards which cost 6 or more. Doesn't matter what they are, you just can't include them at all. That's so bad. Like, that's really bad. So the idea was play small Gogetas, but unfortunately there are only like 2 small Gogetas in the game, which cost 5, and then the others are bigger ones. So this archetype never really got any support. But now it finally has new support designed specifically for it, and it fixes a whole bunch of things. Let's check it out. The first card that we're gonna be talking about is the Z leader, and this support is nuts. This support fixes so many issues. So first off, yeah, it's a Gogeta BR and a Gogeta leader. He is Gogeta BR by default, but he also has a permanent which says this card gains Gogeta. So you can include cards which work with Gogeta BR in this deck once you Z Awaken. To Z Awaken, you just need to pay 1 and you need to be awakened. That's it. That means that you will Z Awaken at 4 lives, because you can only awaken at 4 lives. Now, he has a very cool ability. First off, when he attacks, you draw 1 and then you bounce one of your opponent's cards back into their hand. And he gets plus 5k, so he's 20k attacker. But his ability is your leader's ability, just improved. Activate main. Place once per turn. Place 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. The leader, the normal version, takes lives. So this is much better. Add up to 1 blue Gogeta with an energy cost of 5 from your deck or drop to your hand. Shuffle your deck if you have looked through it. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and negate all of their skills for the turn. So it gives you, how to say this, it gives you a follow-up play guaranteed after using Activate Main. Because you're like, Activate Main, everything loses skills, but you also got the 5 cost Gogeta card, which you can then proceed to play and actually capitalize on taking away all of the skills. It's an amazing upgrade. But guys, the best support card is this one, the Z Battle card. Wow, this one is phenomenal. 1 cost, 1 Z energy, barrier. Phenomenal. Barrier on Z 1 cost battle cards on key pieces is always welcomed. And now, activate main. Limit 1. If this is your leader, or the Z leader, you place 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck and you remove this card from the game. Right. And then you add your fusion pieces, which need to be 20k power, from among all of your cards in your drop and the deck to the hand, so you can search either the drop or the deck, and then you shuffle your deck, and for the turn, alright, so you shuffle your deck if you look through it, and during this turn, next time, at any point during this turn that you've used the skill, when you activate a Union on a blue Gogeta card, so Union Fusion, in your hand with an energy cost of 5, reduce its cost by 2. 1 blue and 1 generic. This is great because, first off, it gets your fusion pieces, and all 5 cost Gogeta, specifically 5 cost ones, have Union for 4 energies, I believe. I think all of them have for 4. So this is just a massive discount. Plus the fusion pieces that you're getting are amazing. I'm gonna show them to you in the deck list, but you're effectively union fusing for 1. Yeah, you're using Union Fusion for 1 energy. I'll explain how later. This is great. This is probably the best support that the deck got. Maybe even better than the Z Leader. I mean, if it didn't get the Z Leader and it got just this, it would have been enough. The Z Leader is just a bonus. The last card that we got is this Gogeta. So 5 cost, 25k, deflect, triple strike, Union Fusion for 4. So for 2 with the Z Battle card, for 1 with one of the specific fusion pieces. So this is a 1 energy card basically. A 1 energy investment for 25k, deflect, triple strike. And then when he's played, you draw 1 and you give your leader plus 5k for the turn. So it's a Senzu Bean buff. And he also has activate main for 1 energy. If you have 4 or more, you choose your Z leader, you restand it, and it gains double strike. So what it does is, for a single energy, I mean, you still have to pay 2, but it's technically 1, I will explain, I promise. You get a 25k triple strike deflect body, which draws 1, buffs your leader by 5k, restands it, so it gives it dual attack, and it gains double strike. And then when your leader swings, he gets another 5k, so he's 25k double striker on the second swing. And you also have a triple strike 25k. This is phenomenal. This card is amazing. Now guys, let's check out the deck list. Once again, we're here with Deck Planet, and let's check out this crazy build. So let's start with the leader. I'm just gonna read the front side. The Awaken side doesn't matter, because you're immediately gonna see Awaken. Permanent, you can't include cards with an energy cost of 6 or more in the deck. This affects all types of cards in your deck, but it doesn't affect your Z deck. Though it doesn't matter. I think there is nothing that costs that much. I'm pretty certain that there isn't. Then you have auto. When this card attacks a leader, you take a life, and then you draw a card. You draw a card only if you take a life. Yeah, this leader is bad. It's pretty bad. Awaken only at 4 lives or less. So only 1 awakening condition. You draw 1, you restand 1, you flip him over, and then what the other side does really doesn't matter, because you're never gonna be using it. You're just gonna see Awaken immediately. Now, let's check out the fusion pieces. 4 copies of Vegeta and 4 copies of Goku. These are from the old Gogeta starter deck. They're amazing, they're phenomenal. And Vegeta basically answers the these plays cost 1 energy question that I've been talking about the entire time. Because when you use Vegeta and Union Fusion, if your leader is Gogeta, choose up to 1 of your energies and switch it to active mode. Yeah, it's technically a discount, so your 5 cost Gogetas now have Union Fusion for 2, you pay 2 energies, and then you restand 1. So yeah, they technically cost 1. And Goku is also phenomenal. Goku is amazing. When you use him in a fusion, you draw 1. All of your Gogetas draw when you fuse. So technically you're replacing... They replace themselves, and then you draw 1. Like Goku replaces himself. The only fusion pieces that you wish to run in this deck. the only ones. A hard mulligan for them, because you're gonna be fusing at least once. And then 4 copies of the newest Gogeta, of course. And 3 copies of this one. This one is also from the starter deck. It's super cool. It's really cool. I love this one. Double Strike 25k. Union Fusion for 4. So for 2, actually for 1. Yeah, he just has Union Fusion. That's it. And then he has Auto Sparking 5. When you play this card, draw 2. Because of Goku, you draw 1 more, so you draw 3 when you Union Fuse into this. Choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards and place them at the bottom of their decks in any order. So he's a removal. He's bottom deck 2. For bottom deck 2, draw 3 cards for 1 energy. That's pretty good, right? That's really, really good. So yeah, go and try to get this one, guys. It has never been reprinted. It only came out in starter deck. Hopefully you can get yours on time if you wish to play this deck. Then we have 3 copies of the newest Goku card. Basically, he has the permanent if your leader is blue or yellow Saiyan, reduces combo cost by 1, but it only affects when he's in play. And activate main battle, limit 2 for 2 energy. If your yellow is blue or yellow Saiyan, it's a blue Saiyan. You have 3 or more energy, and you have a Z card in your battle area. That's gonna be your Goku and Vegeta card with barrier. Draw 1 and play him from your hand, and when he's played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, switch to rest mode, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less, and bottom deck it. Works with the newest Gogeta, works with this one as well. A bit better with the newest one because it has Z extra card, but this deck's Z battle card has barrier, so it's fine. Run like 3 copies of it. As always, you can play around with ratios. Then we're moving to standard packages. Piccolo the Infiltrator and 3 copies of Pan. You're playing blue, you're running them. That's it. 2 copies of Rosé Immortals Begone. I don't suspect that you will be charging a lot of Z energy in this deck, but still, you know, if it happens, you can do this, right? If it happens, just play it. So the how do you call this? The condition to play it is if your leader is mono blue or is a master of Goku Black, that doesn't matter, and you have 3 or more Z energy, you play it as activate battle. I guess you can get to 3 or more. Like, you will be able to get there. The only cards that actually cost to combo are this 5-drop Gogeta and Goku, but you're not using Goku in that way. So you should be able to get more than enough Z energy. Then, following that, we also have 4 copies of Kaba, Saiyan Pride. Now we need an early game attacker, and I love critical as a keyword, so I've decided to go with Kaba. He takes a life when he attacks, so he helps us awaken even faster. We really need an early game awakener here, and he gets plus 10k and critical for the turn. I prefer Kaba over Vegeta. I know that a lot of people run Vegetas as their early game self-awakener because Vegeta has double strike, but all of the leaders drop to 6 anyway, so this double strike doesn't mean that much. They're taking the damage anyway when they awaken, which is why I prefer to run the critical package here, so the critical awakener here, because then you just take away the life. We also have our super combos, 4 copies of Vegeta, no reason to play anything else. 3 copies of Defending Friends. Yeah, really try to get to that freezy energy, but you know, he also has a different condition that works better for us, because it's not only if your leader is blue, it's also if your leader is a Z leader, you have 3 or more Z energy, or you have a Z battle card in play. We're gonna have either a Z leader or a Z battle card, so it's gonna be fine, don't worry. And he's an amazing floodgate, maybe even bump to 4 copies. It's personal taste. I think 3 is enough. 4 copies of D-Magic, 3 copies of Senzu Bean, Senzu being unfortunately not as good as it used to be. You may be able to take it down to 2 and then bump like Defending Friends or something. Only 2 copies of Child's Army, I think that's more than enough. We're already going way too low on lives as it is. 2 copies of Ultra Instinct Kamehameha, absolutely love this card. I just put it whenever I can into a blue deck. And 1 copy of Soul Punisher, because why not? It's fun. Soul Punisher basically says activate battle for 1 energy. If your leader is a Gogeta card, it gains plus 15 and critical. So if you manage to, let's say, use this one to give your Z leader plus 5k, so it's 20k and double strike, and then on the second swing is 25k double strike. If your opponent for some reason doesn't counter, you can pay 1, you can make him 40k double strike critical. That's pretty cool. You might want to bump it up to 1 more, because like why not? Just going over the Z deck very fast. The Z leader, 3 copies of Goku and Vegeta, 2 copies of Beerus and 1 copy of Cell. You might take out 1 Beerus or something. I think that 3 copies of Goku and Vegeta is more than enough. If you don't feel like it is, you just take Beerus down to 1 and then increase Goku and Vegeta. So yeah guys, this is the deck. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below, are you hyped for new Gogeta cards? I am hyped for this one. I'm probably gonna build it because I have the old starter Knockout Gogeta and it uses a lot of its pieces. I love the idea that Miracle Strike Gogeta got support. I think that I'm one of the few people who actually remembered that this leader exists. I've tried to make it work so many times, and now it might actually start working, at least on locals levels. You know, it's never gonna be a meta deck, but on locals and for locals, it's gonna be fun. And I can't wait to try it out, guys. What do you think of this one? Let me know in the comments below. I read all of your comments and try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And of course, guys, while you are here, hit those like and subscribe buttons. We are now doing daily Dragon Ball videos. So Dragon Ball video every single day. We're fully committing to this. So guys, hit those like and subscribe buttons and be on the lookout for upcoming videos. This has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.